The rain sounds really good outside right now.
My baby fever is like on 10 right now.
Hey loves, it's So Fresh Diamond. So I'm here to do a final update on my Princess Hair Shop Armenian curly, as well as show you guys how this hair looks when it's being co-washed, how it looks after being co-washed, the products that I use on this hair that I used on all of my curly hair, as well as how I diffuse my curls by using a diffuser. I have in a 22 inch, a 20 inch, a 18 inch, and a Brazilian deep curly 14 inch closure. Now they sent me the Brazilian deep curly because the original Armenian curly curl pattern was not blending well with the rest of the bundles. I don't know what was going on, but anyways, they sent me a new closure. Now the original texture of the hair did not come like this. I did have to, of course, add product to the hair to get this curl pattern. I definitely feel like my 3 bundles of hair was enough, but because I like big hair, of course, if you don't like big hair, you can definitely get away with 2 bundles if you don't go longer than a 22 inch. If you go longer than a 22 inch, I would definitely recommend that you get 3 to 4 bundles. And I'm just going to turn around so you guys can see the back of the hair and see how full and big it is. This hair is just absolutely gorgeous. Like, ooh girl, like just super gorgeous. I love this hair more so when it has been co-washed. I think I really like this hair more so without any product added in it either. When I was doing this video today, I noticed that the hair to me looked better without any product, like straight out of co-washing, and once you kind of pulled the hair apart to kind of give it its fluffiness and wet it just a little bit, the hair was gorgeous without product. This is the hair with product and it's still gorgeous. I just think I prefer for the hair to not have product. So excuse that little mark right there. I burnt myself curling my hair the other day and it looks horrible. I have fallen in love with a blow dryer that has like a little detachable diffuser on it because it helps the hair dry a lot quicker, and because it's now fall time, which feels like the winter time right now, nobody wants to really walk around with a wet head. I mean, I know I don't, because right now it's 35 degrees outside, so it's freezing. So what I have been doing lately is using this diffuser, and I showed earlier in the video how I use this diffuser. One thing I noticed about this diffuser is it also helps define the curl pattern in this hair as well. Like, as you can see with the curl pattern, it's really defined. It's more so tighter than it would be if I was to scrunch the hair. It also takes away the frizziness. Sometimes when using a towel on curly hair to scrunch your hair and get your desired look, it can leave your hair kind of frizzy regardless of what products you use. So I actually like using this diffuser, which is a Hot Tools that I got from Sally's. And the hair is very full, so I'm just going to bring all the hair to the front. Let's get into it. Now, this hair co-washes amazingly. Once you co-wash the hair and you apply conditioner to it, you can pretty much run your comb or your finger through this hair. The conditioner that I use detangles the hair really good. I let the conditioner sit in any unit for about an hour, hour and a half, depending on how the ends look and depending on what kind of hair it is. Now, the curly hair I let sit for about an hour and 20 minutes, and then I rinsed it out, let it air dry. I hung it up, let it sit overnight, and then it was just tight, not necessarily tight curls, but just like these little small curls. And I was like, oh, okay. But this has to be one of my favorite curly hair textures from Princess Hair Shop. I've tried their Malaysian curly, I've tried their Brazilian deep curly, I've tried their, I think Mongolian kinky curly, and then I have the Armenian curly. And I think I like this texture because it's more softer in my opinion. After conditioning it, the hair is extremely soft. Only thing is with the Brazilian deep curly, the curls are a little bit more defined. They're a little bit more of a ringlet style, even though this is like a ringlet style, but it's not as tightly like the Brazilian curly is. The shedding is very minimum. When I was co-washing the hair and detangling the hair, I got a couple of strands of hair, which is expected because I'm detangling the hair and it is curly hair. So I got a couple of strands. Now when it comes to in the morning when I have to mist the hair, I get a few strands, and what I like to use is a wide tooth comb. Like back in the day, I used to use this Denman brush and didn't even realize that this little brush takes out a lot of hair. Of course, I detangle my hair when it's wet, so I don't know what the deal is with this brush, but I don't like it. But one thing I will say about this brush is when you are brushing through your hair to detangle it, it does really define your curls. Like, it makes your curls look so pretty. Instead of like, I can't explain this either, but like when you use the comb just goes straight through the curls, not really defining it. But if you use this and you just go through your hair, like you could see the curls curling in the brush. Like, it's crazy. I know somebody is going to ask, have I straightened the hair? No, when I get curly hair, I mean, I personally don't care to straighten the hair or wear it in a different style because it defeats the purpose of why I got the hair. I pretty much got curly hair just because it's a quick, easy, simple fix. Doesn't really require much attention when you want to go somewhere. You just simply wet it and go. And plus, I always feel like when you straighten your hair, it does some sort of manipulation to the original pattern or the original texture of the hair. That's pretty much it. So this was my final review on the Princess Hair Shop Armenian Curly.